morning, guys. It is some Saturday in October. I don't even know the dates anymore. But we're going drifting, so this might be the last event before our big event at the end of the year, which is EYB, end of year bash. And I could drive in November, but don't know if I will or not yet. Depends on tire situation and all that good stuff. So, but we're gonna head out here, and the main goal is to make sure this car works. We bled the coolant system a ton. I mean, I bled the crap out of it. Basically just kept running the car. It would take down a little bit of coolant, run it, take down a little bit of coolant. I mean, I must have done that 8 or 9 times until it didn't take down any more coolant for like two heat cycles. You know, I did the factory, jacked the car up, run it at 3,000 RPM for 10 seconds, let it go back down, run it at 3,000, let it go back down, run it at 3,000, let it go back down, cool it off till 120 degrees or thereabouts, and repeat until, you know, it's done. So hopefully that fixed the overheating issue. Hopefully it got all the air out of the system. I assume that was what the problem was, considering people with stock radiators don't have overheating problems. And I've got a Mishimoto, you know, oversized radiator, still overheating. I don't know. So hopefully that bleeding process fixed it. If not, I'm going to have to put a vacuum bleeder on the system and see if we've got maybe a leak somewhere that's allowing air into the system when it gets hot. Other than that, I don't know what to do about it. You know, last event at Mid-Pond, we did kind of cook the motor a little bit. We got it up pretty high. I mean, nothing like crazy, but it was pretty high. 250's high. I don't really like to go over 230, and we were 20 degrees over that. So, but God dang, son. So that's the goal for today, is just to shake down the car. We had some groaning in the front end last time at Mid-Pond. I got jacked the car up. There was no loose parts. We noticed some clunking in the rack. It could be, I mean, it's normal to get some noise out of the rack when you're just like tossing it side to side real hard. It might be a little excessive. But Z's are known for kind of, you know, that's one of their weak spots is the rack, because it's a rear mounted rack, so you got a lot of tension on the tie rods and everything. And when you add angle to them, it's kind of, you know, nature of the beast. But the plan is maybe at the end of the year is to relocate the rack forward, put a bigger front angle kit on the car, and all that jazz. So but anyway, so we got to see if that noise comes back, or if it was just because the car was getting so hot it was overheating the power steering fluid and boiling it, and then it was aerating the system, and we were getting the groaning noise from that, because that's kind of what it sounded like. Drew and I went over the suspension with it loaded and unloaded. Couldn't find anything loose or, you know, wrong per se with the front end, so we're hoping that's what it was. But anyway, we will catch you guys at the track for some driving, and we'll kind of keep you updated along the way. See you then.
Keep your areas clean, like in the pits. I don't want to go pick up after y'all. Everyone's adults here.
There's a bunch of trash cans, so make sure all your trash gets put in the trash can.
Yeah, y'all can wheel them to you closer if y'all want, so it won't be in the way.
Yeah.
There's like a line over there. Yeah, they're in the middle all the way, so just pull it closer to y'all. All trucks and trailers that are in here, just move them out on the road right there. Just park to one side, or you can go on the north paddock. I mean, you could pit in here, but just move that out. We still have more drivers showing up.
Like this F-150 right here, that's gonna move. You know, the obvious trucks that are in the way.
Try to stay off the grass.
Truck stand.
Parking wise, I know we were parked in it, but
car's still overheating. I don't know. It's a weird thing, man. I'm gonna have to put a vacuum bleed on it. The only thing I can think. So we're running like a lap and a half, and then just coming in and letting it cool down. Other than that, it seems to be fine. No whirring or anything like that. And this suspension like we were getting before. So just got to get my gauges back working, and we'll get back at it. So Drew had to change an axle on Mel's car, the one we just painted. That guy over there. So you know, it's been a fun day breaking stuff, but it's all good. Back up and running. Swapping tires because this outside edge is just getting killed by all these left-handers. You can see how much tread we got on the inside versus the outside. So we're just going to swap them side by side, get a couple more laps out of this set. The other side looks real good. So do this and then we'll get back at it. I just want to drive with somebody, man. Festivities. I don't really get to drive with anybody. It's kind of a bummer. Like, so that's the thing. It's kind of weird. Like, unless you're driving with other people, like I can sit and do solo runs all day and practice, you know, entries and stuff like that. But I just don't feel like I'm progressing any. You know, because there's, especially with a skid pad event, or even really any track, there's no, like, if you can just run your own line every single time, you know, it's, you just kind of get in the groove and you can just kind of do that all day long. Well, it's kind of boring. So that's kind of how today was. Like, shook the car down. Like, obviously we know we still have the overheating issue, and we need to get that sorted out. But I feel like as far as like driver skill went, I didn't really kind of gain anything. Like, granted, you know, seat time is seat time, but I was really hoping to be able to do some tandems with some people this week, and didn't happen. So kind of bummed about that. But you know, other than that, everything was good. So, but anyway, that's gonna do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you got any questions, any comments, or anything like that, definitely leave them below in the comment section. And if you feel like seeing some more content similar to this, yeah, consider subscribing. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.